Well, good morning. Well, Tuesday's blog. I did a little bit of a blog this morning because I got this email from a YouTuber who suffered the fallout from Alex Belfield. In that email was a thinly veiled threat of legal action. And to be quite honest, I'm on the verge of bankruptcy anyway. I've had no money coming in for 2 months. I had 1 month's money come in December, and then I had a month's money before that was in August. So it's been a real struggle. This COVID malarkey has destroyed me, and I am on the verge of bankruptcy. So if you want to make life difficult, go ahead, because I am on the bones of my arse and I have no money. And if you think you're going to get a penny out of me, it's going to take you 1,000 years to get some money out of me, because I won't have any. So there you go. But anyway, that's not what you called. So I woke up this morning and the coffee machine didn't work. It was making this funny, hideous clicking noise. Blimey, that took me an hour to fix that. So Sarah had to go to work without a coffee, and I was pulling my hair out because I got no money to fix it, and it was broken. Anyway, it was just a stuck bean in the coffee grinder. Yeah, that's one of the few luxuries I have in life is to have a decent cup of coffee in the morning. Thankfully, I've got my car, which is paid for, and of course, what people don't realise is that us small YouTubers have to fund our YouTube from our own pockets. Of course, there's been quite a few of these Alex Belfield followers saying that I'm making money out of Belfield. Well, I'm not making a penny. None of us small YouTubers are making a penny. Anybody that has less than 1,000 viewers cannot monetize their videos, and even if you did monetize them, you've got to get a couple of thousand views before it becomes worthwhile. I think at the current rate, if I was to become monetized, I'd make £50 a year, which is not making a great deal of money, really. You know, a decent SD card for this camera will cost 50 quid. So luckily I've already got the SD card that I need. So yeah, we're not making money. The cameras that I use aren't cheap. I mean, the GoPro here was quite expensive, but luckily I've got an old Steels camera that was lying unused in the cupboard for a couple of years. It's only because I didn't really know how to use it, and of course getting the GoPro was probably the best thing I ever did in my life, because it forces you to start learning. You have to start learning about the camera to get the best picture, because I want the best picture. So you go onto YouTube and you look at the videos, and then you start learning, and then you start learning about aperture, shutter speeds, white balance, and all that kind of stuff, and that then carries across to a big stills camera, and yeah, things progress. So I'm sat here in the garden. I've just put some food out for the robin after he came to sit on the plant pot just down there. So yeah, that was nice this morning. So hopefully he'll come out in a minute. If I stop yakking and put the GoPro away, he'll come out. So that's why I've got the stills camera, waiting for the robin to come out, and hopefully I'll get some pictures. But we'll see. But anyway, that's the end of Tuesday's blog. Can't believe it's Tuesday already. Is it Tuesday? No, it must be Wednesday. Yeah, all days seem to roll into one. Anyway, like I said this morning, I've applied for another couple of jobs. We'll see if anything comes up. But at the moment, it's jobs on big ships which need certificates that I don't have. If I'd stayed working for Maersk, then I may have had my high voltage certificate. But at the time when I left, there wasn't any talk of having high voltage certificates. Although I've been on the ships for 10 years with high voltage, there was no need for a certificate. Now that I've left, you now have to have certification for high voltage. But yeah, anyway, so life goes on. I'm going to start selling stuff. I think I've got an old vacuum cleaner that I don't use. I've got some bike spares. After my road crash, I got a few spares that I swapped out. Got a bit of obviously wear and tear on them, but they're still pretty good. I wouldn't sell any rubbish. Anything that was damaged or broken, I wouldn't sell. I would throw it. I'm not that kind of person to rip people off. Anyway, this is not why you called. So I'm just going to sit here in the fresh air, waiting for a bird to turn up. It's so windy out here. I've actually had to mic myself up so that we didn't get any wind noise. That's one of the few things I hate about YouTube videos, is the wind noise that you get on them. Some of the YouTubers just publish a video that's unusable, and I'm guessing that they think we don't mind, but I don't like the wind noise, and I wouldn't want you to put up with it. Anyway, this old man's rabbited on far too long. So yeah, you go ahead and have a nice Wednesday, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye.